Back with another one. It's been a while, but we're going to talk about this beast right here. This is your Hitman Industries Special Edition 308 or 7.75 chambered in 308. Let's get on the bench and get to it. Alright, we got this thing on the bench, and true form, true fashion, we're going to go from tip to butt. Alright, so we are dead air Sandman S 30 caliber can. Everybody's familiar with that. Good can, durable. This was, I tell you, I mean, yeah, they said the new E-forms, when you file it via E-form, is taking 90 days. That's not true. It's not taking 90 days. It's taking like the same 8-9 months if you were to file a paper form. So don't rush out, or rush out if you got time. You got your chemo, muzzle brake, air. It comes with the dead air Sandman S, and you can get a few more. I've got a few more for some other rifles that I have. Going down, we have the Arisaka. They call it the Indexer. I like it. I have this on about 3 of my ARPs. I love it. I'm a minimalist. You know, I like things that make sense. So that made sense for me. The barrel, it's a Hitman Industries barrel. I'm going to tell you how this whole build came together. This whole build came together because Scott from Hitman hit me up. He said, hey, I'm going to be doing some 7.5 inch or 7.75 inch 308 barrels. When I start producing them, I'll let you know. And I said that's dope. I never even thought about AR10 in a short, small configuration. And sure enough, a couple months after that, he just sent me out the barrel. So this is a Hitman Industries inspired build. I didn't even think about building something like this. He said, listen, it's a fun barrel, it's a fun shot. You won't be disappointed. And sure enough, he sent this out. I was gonna purchase it, but he said, no, I'll just send it out to you. And he sent it out, and I said, you know what? I'm going crazy with this build. So big shout out to Scott. Appreciate you. Thanks for sending that barrel out. It is a fluted barrel. You can't see it right here, but I'll roll in some footage of the actual barrel. Now, this was back in September, October, around those times. What took so long is this handguard. So this handguard, as you see it's a 7.1 inch handguard from SLR. That's not the original, that's not what I originally wanted to do. What I wanted to do was a longer handguard so that this would be recessed in the handguard. right? So I wanted the handguard to come out to be about here. This is the suppressor is 6.8 inches. I wanted the handguard to be like a 10 or 12 inch handguard, and that would have come out to here on it. So I ordered what I thought was the right handguard from AR Precision in FDE, because I was trying to keep it the whole FDE build. Well, when I got it, this is a 1.5 inch. This is 1.5 inches in diameter. What I thought I ordered was 1.75 inch inner diameter for the handguard. It was not. When it came in, it was 1.3, so obviously it didn't fit. Had to send that back, and then I went with this. Honestly, this makes more sense because if I'm shooting unsuppressed, which I may have to, you know, it's not gonna go ahead and damage the handguard. So this makes more sense. All right, so going forward, I got the Olight Odin Mini. I like it. It comes with the pressure switch. This is their Desert Tan. It obviously doesn't match the FDE, but at the end of the day, it does for me, right? So I got this during their Thanksgiving sale. Pretty cheap, pretty inexpensive. SLR 7.1 inch handguard, a little expensive. I mean, they make good stuff, and you know, I look for the best deals. I don't sit here and look for the cheapest. I look for the best quality for the best price, and honestly, they have it. So this is what I went with. Keeping it going. Got your Magpul mag. Got a Terran Tactical +4. I like it. This adds a little bit of weight to this, so it drops right out. But I mean, that really doesn't matter to me. This is just more for the look, to be honest with you. By the way, this is empty, and we are clear. All right, keeping it going. We got the Cyelee, Cyelee. I pronounce it Cyelee. Some people say Kylie. Red dot. Put that on here. You'll notice there's no iron sights on here. It's a pretty short build. I don't plan on putting any iron sights on here, so I went ahead and got the Wolf Zero on here. I like it. This is definitely a budget option. I was introduced to this by 704 Tactical. He had a Friday deal alert, and I looked at it and I was like, you know what? You know, it's cheap enough for me to go ahead and try it. If I don't like it, send it back or trash it. I do a lot of builds, so I try and experiment with different equipment or parts, so I could tell people yay or nay, or give them my honest opinion. None of this is sponsored, well, except for the barrel. Once again, Hitman Industries, Scott sent this barrel out to me, so you know, crazy shout out to him, because he was really the inspiration behind this this build. So, but everything else is purchased with my own money. You know, so you know, I try it out, and you know, if it's a no-go, it's something I can go ahead and put in my no-go bucket for people that are doing builds. I could just let them know, hey, you can get this, but this is what's gonna happen, right? All right, staying on top here, we got the Swamp Fox Freedom Light 30mm mount. I like it. Usually I go with the ADM, the American Defense mount, the quick detach, the Recon, but I was trying something different out. again, you know, for my experience, so I could tell people, you know, what's good, what's bad. So I got this. They do have another one, Swamp Fox, the Hostile Engagement, where you can, it already has the canted mounts where you can put the red dot on there. But I'll tell you, that didn't appeal to me, simply because you have to come off the shoulder to go ahead and get a good sight when you're trying to use the red dot. With this, you just tilt the rifle and you're spot on. So in this mount, you have your Atabal 1x8x24. I like this. I've been looking at this for quite some time. This is the first one that I owned. I shot this my first time probably about 3 or 4 years ago on a friend of mine's rifle, and I liked it. They have a different reticle system. It takes some getting used to, but at the end of the day, it is a good reticle system. I don't think it's better than the ACSS that Primary Arms puts out. You know, if you've watched my other videos, you'll see that I have a lot of Primary Arms scopes, and I like them. But this one, I went out the window, wanted to try it. I tried it. I like it. It comes with the I don't know what this, I mean, some people call it a cat lever or something like that, but the scope lever, whatever, it comes with it. After a couple of shots, I've noticed that it came loose on its own, but hey, it's not a big deal. I can go with it or without it. It's a nice addition, to be honest with you. It is illuminated. You know, you have your 11 settings here, 2 night vision settings, battery comes in this case, capped turrets, audible clicks. Let me see if you can hear that. They're audible to me anyway. Hopefully they came through on the camera. So that's that. All right, what else we got? You guys know, if you're familiar with the channel, I'm an Air Precision fanboy. So you have your Air Precision upper, Air Precision lower, and the Air Precision bolt carrier group. I like to marry, you know, if I'm doing a build like this, I try and stay consistent with the manufacturer of the parts. As far as the lower parts kit, well, some of it, well, yes, yeah, some of it. So I went with, I forget the name of them, but they're pretty good. I've used them in a couple of other builds. As you can see here, I've got a 45-degree throw for the safety. This is a little extended as far as the mag release. Not extended, you know, yeah, kind of extended. So that, let's see, what else? Oh, other side, of course, my favorite, Phase 5 Tactical Enhanced Bolt Catch. I used to do the bad lever from Magpul, but what happens is you get a whole lot of wiggle on the Magpul bad lever. I mean, I still have them on 2 of my rifles, but on the rest of them, I use the Phase 5 Tactical Enhanced Bolt Catch, which is one piece. It's the bolt catch and the lever. You can hold your bolt open with that. You can drop it with that. It's super great. Yep. Okay, shooting suppressed. We got the Air Precision Breach. That honestly, let's see if I can hold it open with that. Yeah, that honestly makes a huge difference. I do not have an adjustable gas block on this yet. I will be putting one on. But this breach, what it's supposed to do And what it does, actually, it reduces the gas that comes back in your face. So you'll have this little shelf here, right here. You can see that helps reduce the gas, but also you can't see it here, but on each side of the actual charging handle, there's these slots, and that allows for the gas to go ahead and come back and go down those slots, even further reducing the amount of gas that comes back in your face. So that's pretty dope. I like it. You know, do I like what I paid for it? No, I'm not I don't disclose how much I pay for these things. You can go ahead and look online. It was, in my opinion, for a charging handle, it was a little expensive. Let's see, the forward assist. I got this from Timber Creek. They were the only ones that had the forward assist in FDE that I could find at the time. I don't know what was happening, but that's what I could find at the time. It matched the color scheme or close to it. I do like the fact that there's a whole lot of mismatch colors on this. You know, so whatever. I forget where I got this castle nut from, but that was another issue, trying to find a castle nut in FDE that didn't come in a kit. I just didn't understand that. But then, of course, your SBA 3 brace in flat dark earth, your Magpul mode K2 Plus. I love these. It's like a rubberized grip. I have them on several of my rifles, and you know, it's never failed me. I love it. Last but not least, the Velocity flat face trigger, 3.5-inch pull. I mean, it just does the job. If you're big into accuracy and performance, you know that you need to go ahead and upgrade your trigger. Is this the best trigger? I don't know. It's the best for me. I like this trigger. I like the Timney triggers. I have a couple of Timney triggers, and I have a I'm sorry. Nope. Huge correction. This is not a Velocity trigger. I have Velocity triggers. I have Timney triggers. This is a Rise Armament trigger, and I've just started using them. I've used them in the past 3 builds, and they're incredible. Rise Armament. It's a 3.5 pound trigger. It just does it for the amount that I paid for it. You know, I can't complain. It does the job. So, but yeah, this is definitely impulse build here. One of my favorite. I posted this. I did a short, and I posted this to a couple of forums, and then I had only one person. I don't know if he was complaining, but yeah, he was questioning, why would you do something like that? You know, you're burning the most of the powder doesn't even get burned when you're shooting it, and blah blah blah. I'm like, you know what? I did it because I can. At the end of the day, it's like, why are you worried about why I did it? You know. Anyway. Yeah, we had a good conversation. I'll post our conversation, our back and forth conversation on here. I'll show you a picture of it. It's pretty funny. You know, it's interesting to me that people that don't know you would want to tell you what you're doing. If you're coloring outside of the lines, that you should not color outside of the lines. It might sound like Kanye West right now. Anyway, listen, Merry Christmas. Thank you for checking the channel out. Do me a favor, if you like any of my content, even if you don't like the content, you know, subscribe, like, comment, dislike, whatever. I appreciate it one way or another. It doesn't impact me as far as the negativity is concerned, but check it out. I'll have some shooting videos with this coming out soon. I've already shot it, but I'm still trying to fine tune it. I don't want to show my bad groupings while I'm trying to sight this in. So till next time. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Thanks for checking out the channel.